Shocking twist, Liam and Jeremy's darkest secret revealed. Salem had seen its share of secrets, affairs born in candlelit rooms, babies switched in hospital corridors, identities erased and reborn. But nothing prepared the town for the truth that would tear two men apart and bind them forever. Liam Donovan stood alone on the pier as the fog rolled in from the river, wrapping around him like the past he could never outrun. He had returned to Salem under the guise of closure, but the truth was far more dangerous. He hadn't come back to make peace. He had come back because the lie was cracking. Across town, in the glow of the Horton Town Square Christmas lights, still up long after the holidays, Jeremy Kincaid laughed with friends, completely unaware that the foundation of his life was about to collapse. Jeremy was Salem's golden boy, successful, charming, trusted. He believed he knew who he was. He was wrong. A history written in blood. 28 years earlier, in a storm-ravaged wing of Salem University Hospital, a young nurse named Evelyn Hart made a choice that would ripple across decades. She had given birth to twin boys. No one was supposed to know. Evelyn was terrified of the powerful man who had fathered the children, of the shame that would destroy her career, and of the threat whispered to her in the hallway only hours before labor. One child could be hidden. Two could not. So she made a deal with fate. One baby, Jeremy, was declared stillborn. Paperwork forged. Records altered. He was quietly handed to a wealthy couple desperate for a child, the Kincaids, who left Salem that same night. The other, Liam, was taken by Evelyn herself, raised in the shadows, knowing only fragments of the truth and the name of the brother stolen from him. Liam had watched Jeremy for weeks before making himself known. The resemblance was undeniable once you knew where to look, the same steel blue eyes, the same sharp jawline. But where Jeremy radiated confidence, Liam carried restraint, as though his emotions were locked behind iron bars. Their first meeting was accidental. Or so Jeremy thought. "You're new in town," Jeremy said, extending a hand at the Brady public. "I'd remember that face." Liam hesitated before taking it. The moment their palms touched, something electric passed between them. Confusion, recognition, a pull neither could explain. "Liam," he said simply. From that moment on, Salem began whispering. They clashed constantly, business deals, mutual friends, even romantic interests. There was an intensity between them that went far beyond rivalry, one that unsettled everyone who witnessed it. Kayla Brady noticed it first. "These two," she said quietly to Melina one afternoon, "they don't fight like enemies." Melina studied them through her office window. "No," she said softly. "They fight like family." The truth finally began to surface when a routine blood test sent Jeremy spiraling. A rare genetic marker didn't match either of his parents. At first, he laughed it off. Then came the second test. And the third. "What aren't you telling me?" Jeremy demanded of his mother, Victoria Kincaid, her hands trembling as she clutched the kitchen counter. The silence said everything. Meanwhile, Liam was unraveling. Evelyn was dying. Cancer had stolen her strength, but not her guilt. On her deathbed, she grabbed Liam's hand with desperation. "You have to tell him," she whispered. "Before I'm gone. Before he hears it from someone else." "I can't," Liam said, voice breaking. "He hates me." "He doesn't," Evelyn said. "He knows you." The shocking reveal. The truth exploded during the annual D.I. Mera Charity Gala, because in Salem, secrets never stayed hidden for long. Jeremy stood at the podium, glass raised, when Liam stepped forward. "Don't," Jeremy warned under his breath. "This isn't the time." "There's never a time," Liam said. "That's the problem." The room went silent as Liam spoke words that would echo through Salem history. "We're brothers." Gasps. Whispers. Disbelief. Jeremy laughed, sharp and hollow. "That's sick, even for you." Liam pulled out the evidence, hospital records, DNA results, Evelyn's signed confession. "You were never stillborn," Liam said quietly. "You were stolen." Jeremy's glass shattered in his hand. Jeremy disappeared for days. When he finally confronted Liam, it wasn't with anger, it was devastation. "My entire life," Jeremy said, voice raw, "was built on a lie." "So was mine," Liam replied. "The difference is I always knew." The weight of that crushed Jeremy. He wasn't sure which hurt more, that his parents lied, or that his brother had lived in his orbit all this time, watching, waiting. "You should have told me sooner. I was afraid you'd hate me."
Jeremy swallowed hard.
I don't know how not to love you. Days of Our Lives spoilers. What comes next? Will Jeremy forgive the parents who stole him? Will Liam finally step into the family he was denied? And what happens when the identity of their powerful, dangerous father is revealed? One secret has come out. But in Salem, the truth always has consequences. And the bond between brothers, whether broken or reborn, may be the most dangerous force of all.